Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, my brother, Your Excellency Abiy Ahmed Ali, PhD, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Your Excellency Temesgen Tirune, Honorable Ministers and Ministers of State, members of the diplomatic corps and international organizations, representatives of civil society organizations, honored guests, members of the fourth estate of the Rim, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Each year we converge on a city to compare notes and renew our commitments to stopping the devastations of climate change. Each year, at the conference of the parties, the supreme decision-making body of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, we debate the necessity of domesticating solutions to this danger that threatens every aspect of our existence. And I am proud, exceedingly proud as a son of Africa, to share in the joy of Ethiopia's resolve to confront this threat with clarity, courage, and conviction. Permit me to begin by expressing my profound gratitude to the government and good people of Ethiopia for the warmth and generosity extended to the Nigerian delegation since our arrival. We feel at home, not just because of the hospitality shown to us, but because this gathering echoes the aspirations we all carry in our hearts, an aspiration to leave behind a planet fit for the dreams of our children. We have long accepted that climate change is not a problem to be solved in a conference room. It is a danger we must address with practical solutions, with each nation rising to the occasion by responding to the peculiarities of the ecological burdens they face. Ethiopia's Green Legacy Initiative is one such response. It is an inspiring blueprint to reimagine the future. The promise of GLI is the dream of every nation. It is a lesson in vision, in purpose, and in audacity. For those of us who have followed this program, the numbers are staggering. But the impact is even more compelling. To plant 25 billion seedlings within 4 years, to establish over 20,000 nurseries, and to create hundreds of thousands of green jobs is to show that the future is something we must plant, nurture, and build. You deserve all the flowers the world has sent your way and more. I come here not only to share in your joy and to exchange ideas, but to convey the deep and abiding solidarity of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the good people of Nigeria. We salute every visionary who has made this dream a reality, and we assure you that Nigeria stands with you in spirit, in purpose, and in resolve. Nigeria and Ethiopia are the two most populous nations in Africa. Our total populations sum up to 350 million people, more than the United States of America. And the most interesting thing about our population is that 70% of our population are below the age of 25, which is the most productive segment of the population. Ethiopia and Nigeria are not just the two most populous countries in Africa. This distinction is not just statistical, it is existential. It means we have the largest stake in Africa's future. It means that more of our people are exposed to the perils of climate change. And it also means that we face the highest cost of inaction. This is why we are not mere spectators in this fight. We are partners. We are participants. And we are prepared to play our part to keep Africa green. This is the promise we have made at the conferences of the parties every year. It is a pledge we renewed at the last COP in Azerbaijan. And today, we gather not only to stand by this promise, but to celebrate the path Ethiopia has illuminated for the world. To paraphrase the great American President John F. Kennedy, to some generations, much is given. From other generations, much is expected. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this generation of Ethiopians have a rendezvous with destiny. And the person piloting the affairs of this great nation is a game changer who is willing to redefine the meaning and concept of modern leadership in Africa. Africa is not only a land of disasters. Africa is a land of promise. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed stands as a rare breed of statesman, an audacious reformer who didn't merely inherit the architecture of power, but redrew its blueprint with the ink of courage and conviction. In a nation scarred by historical fault lines, he emerged not as a prisoner of the past, but as a bridge to build a shared tomorrow, fusing the vision of a technocrat with the pulse of a populist. His rise to the summit of Ethiopian politics is a lesson in leadership for a continent in search of renewal. He's a leader who has mastered the art of walking through the fire of reforms without smelling of smoke, and whose legacy, I believe, will be carved not just in the collective memory of Ethiopia, but imprinted on the conscience of a rising Africa. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at no risk to any sense of contradiction, Prime Minister Ahmed is one of the greatest leaders in Africa that we should all look up to as a source of inspiration and a symbol worthy of emulation. I came to Ethiopia and spent a week without his knowledge as the Vice President-elect to learn from the best African practices. The Minister of Agriculture was my chief host. We adore you, sir. We respect you. We value you. We cherish you. Thank you, and may God bless all of us. Thank you very much.